Known by many different names, Laozi was a semi-fantastic old Chinese Taoist researcher. Laozi is a Chinese honorific, translated as the Old Master. Ordinary records say he was brought into the world as Li centered on the territory of Chu in the 6th century BC. This was all through China's spring and fall periods. He filled in as the leading writer for the Zhou court at Wangcheng. He met and fascinated Confucius on one occasion and wrote the Tao Te Ching before leaving into the western wilderness. According to Chinese religion, he then became an eternal member of the heavenly organization Laojun. This is one of the 3 pure ones. Laozi is widely regarded as the coordinator behind Taoism, the philosophical and severe perspective of China. As a forerunner of Tang culture in the 7th and 10th centuries, he is revered today in China with the popular family name Li. Specifically, his work was praised and criticized by Chinese nationalists, who praised and rebuffed it generally. Since the 20th century, however, archaeological finds and scholarly investigations have led some historians to even present. These curators acknowledge that the original manuscript of the Tao Te Ching was not written until the 4th century BC.
The difficult things should be done while they are easy, while the great things should be done when they are small. One step is all it takes to travel 1,000 miles. Kindness creates confidence through words. Thinking with kindness brings profundity. It is kindness that creates love when it is given. You gain strength when you are deeply loved by someone, while you gain courage when you love someone deeply. In nature, nothing is hurried, yet everything is accomplished. The most successful leaders are ones who barely know they exist. When their work is done, when their goals are achieved, they will say, "We did it ourselves." A person who knows doesn't speak. He who speaks does not realize. Although he who controls others is powerful, he who masters himself is even more powerful. When we love passionately, we are assaulted by our head, heart, and senses simultaneously, making it the strongest passion. Words that are true are not beautiful. Words that are beautiful are not true. A good word is not persuasive. A persuasive word is not a good word. I only have 3 things to teach: simplicity, patience, and compassion. The 3 things listed above are your greatest treasures. Wisdom comes from knowing others. Enlightenment comes from knowing oneself. In terms of governance, it is similar to cooking a small fish. If you handle it too much, it will spoil. Trust will not be earned by someone who does not trust enough. The snow goose does not need to bathe to become white. Neither of you has to do anything but be yourself. Be intelligent even when treated in an unintelligent manner. Unlike a dozing ox, an ant on the move does a lot more. Intelligence begins with giving. If you want to take, you must first give. It is a fact that the more laws and order are made prominent, the more thieves and robbers there will be. It is not demons but humans who are man's enemies. In order for people to follow them, one needs to lead them. Your bowl will spill if you fill it to the brim. The more you sharpen your knife, the blunter it will become. To realize that you do not understand is a virtue, not to realize that you do not understand is a defect. It is common for someone who insists on his own views to find very few people who agree with him. You should be the chief, but never the lord. It seems ambition has one heel firmly nailed to the ground, although she may wish to reach out to the heavens with her fingertips. The handling of affairs often fails when people are about to succeed. Keeping the same level of care at the end as at the beginning will ensure no failure. It is better to follow one's own duty, no matter how imperfect it may be, than to follow the duty of another. Doing one's duty according to one's own nature does not lead to sin.